hello. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I forgot I put that as a, yeah, you're right. I forgot I put that as a command. That's funny, I just said that too. Alright, so Goddess Puff, you're going to be first. And then the list will be open after that. Alright. So, Goddess Puff, I'm gonna put your timestamp at, let's see, 5. Then I'll get you guys. Today is the last day to enter the raffle, so I'll be after, right at the very end, if you guys are here or not. I'm gonna pull the names right at the very end of this live, okay? So, for the name. Alright, so I got Pretty Girl Mel after that. So we got Goddess Puff. And then Pretty Girl. Oops. Alright. No problem. feel like September was really long, but I don't know. I feel it was a very long month. All right. Okay, so you said your first question was. Let me plug in my mic. I feel like shit's getting spooky already. I don't know. I'm scared. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Oh, yeah. So you said, how does Amber feel about you now? Let's see. Hopefully that sounds better. All right. Sorry. All right. Let's see. I know you like that stuff. I like it if it's not too scary because I have like a photographic memory. So like I'll see that shit when I don't want to. All right, let's see. So how does Amber feel about Goddess Puff currently? How does Amber truly feel about Goddess Puff currently? Let's see. Ooh, we got the High Priestess, okay? Let's see. How does Amber feel about Goddess Puff currently? Oh, so yeah, so okay. Speak, Celeste, okay? Um we got the High Priestess and the Two of Swords, so she could feel like you know something, but she's not sure if you know something, okay? So she's kind of being suspicious or feeling like you may know some sort of information or something about something. We're gonna see, okay? Let's see. How does Amber feel about Goddess Puff now? Could be about an ending. Whoa. Yeah, a tower moment, an ending. What's the Knight of Cups here? Yeah, she could be going through an ending with what's his name? Day. She's wondering if you know about it. Like they might be having issues. And she could be wondering if he's gonna come towards you. Got an emotional loss here, Page of Swords reverse. She's trying to stay busy. Or she sees you trying to stay busy. Three of Swords. It's a breakup or it's a ending that she wonders if you know about it or not. Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck too is the Ten of Swords. So, and I think you do. I think even intuitively, you probably know what's up. Yeah, this is about an ending. Yeah, Ace of Swords. That's the truth. She wonders if you know the truth about her situation. Yeah, it's definitely about a relationship. Got the Ten of Cups here, falling apart. Four of Wands reverse. Okay. I don't think she's officially with Day anymore, or they're having a lot of issues that will lead them to a breakup. You know how you could tell when something is about to fall apart, right? It's kind of like, yeah, that's definitely the energy. You know how you know, like when you're having problems with somebody, even if it's a friend, um, you kind of feel when something's about to end. You know, she wonders if you know that this is about to blow up, okay? Or her situation's about to blow up. Let's see. Also, she's trying not to be too obvious, okay? So she's trying to keep things playful and lighthearted, okay? Um, I feel like low key she's tired of Day. She's tired of or whatever they've been dealing with or whatever she's been dealing with. She's kind of tired of it, but she may not show that. She may act like everything's good on the surface, you know? Ten of Swords came out. Yeah. Oh, let me see your comment up there. You have a son to raise. I'm crying. All right, let's see. And then we got the Star card. Okay. So why is Amber acting like this toward um it's kind of like a guilty feeling, you know? It's giving guilt. Like, damn, I didn't even get the dude. Damn, I didn't even end up with him. Or damn, this shit's about to fall apart and I treated her like this, you know? It's kind of like a guilt type of vibe from her. Because now she's feeling the pain, you know? So let's see. What was I just asking? Oh, why is Amber behaving like this toward Goddess Puff now? It's like almost like she wants to work with you. This is literally giving, oh, we fucked around with the same guy, or even if it wasn't like too serious, we dealt with the same guy. Maybe we could try to be friends. Maybe, you know, we could talk about it. Maybe we can, you know, she's kind of trying to gauge her way into trying to be cool with you again, you know, after doing all that. She's going to do it slowly. It's not going to be something that happens like, oh, hey, want to be friends? Like, oh my god, me and Dave broke up. Da da da. No, she's like gauging her way into your energy to see how you react and stuff. When it comes to this whole situation, she already knows it's a risky situation. She already knows it's a like it would be weird, you know, for her to like approach you like that. Yeah, no, I understand that. That's probably why she's doing that type of the smile. Because it's like, I know I shouldn't approach her, but I kind of want to because I want somebody to talk to because we dealt with the same person. It's like trying to bond with somebody that you insisted was the best thing on earth, you know? Because I feel like someone's being left out in the cold or about to be. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. All right, let's get let's get a few oracle. Whoa. Let me know if my mic sounds crunchy. It was just in my shirt, so all right, let's see. And then after, oh yeah, we got your second question, Goddess Puff, and then it'll be Pretty Girl Mel. All right, let's see. So how does Amber feel about Goddess Puff currently now? Is that two cards? It is. Oh my god. She's accepting a situation, or she's trying to accept a situation slowly when it comes to you. Look, I told you she needs help. It's like she wants a friend. We have need rescuing, okay? She could feel like you're already moved on or doing better, but like outside of the whole day situation, but now she needs a friend. And she knows it's a risk, it's a gamble, you know, to come towards you like this, knowing what she already did. Snake. She knows she was weird. She knows she made things kind of she got out of hand. She took things to a different level that she didn't need to take it to. And look, now she wants help. Grass is greener. She's realizing like having this guy wasn't everything that, you know, she tried to make it seem like it was. It was all a lie. Is that a duck? Oh, it's a snake. On my laptop, it looks like a duck. I'm like, what the heck? Let's see. Let's get a few more. So, Amber. So how does Amber currently feel about Goddess Puff now? She feels like you're focused on your money, like you're doing you. You're performing well. Also, if you don't cuz I just got something about like break. Like if you don't eat on your breaks or something, she could be wondering if you're ever going to come back to the break room to have a snack or something like that. Okay? She feels like you're doing well on your own. You're very independent. So it's like she wants to approach you. Look, now she wants to play victim. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. But it's like she wants to approach you, but she sees you seemingly, doing fine without even having to interact with her. And body shame. Now she feels unattractive and stress. I feel like she's getting rid of Day, or they're ending. Their situation's ending. No, I'm the same way. That's why you notice I slept like all day today. I had a fat ass breakfast. I feel I'm the same way. Yeah, she sees you focus on your money. If she does approach you, like I said, it's going to be a slow moving type of thing. It's not going to be something that happens all at once. She's not going to be like, "Oh, hi." She's trying to be strategic about it, Yeah. And I think being an ugly person inside makes you ugly on the outside. Like I'll no longer be attracted to somebody if they are a dick or a bitch or cocky. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a difference between confidence and cockiness. So I feel that. Birds of a feather. That's how it is. All right. Look, now she's feeling unlovable. Like I said, she's looking for a friend, but the fact that she wants to approach you after doing all that is crazy. Like is that not embarrassing? That's embarrassing. That's why you should never think that you're better than the other girl or whatever. Or just because you got a guy, you got chosen for the whatever, doesn't mean that he's not still looking backwards. You know what I'm saying? Man or woman. Like I said, I think it's like a bonding thing because y'all dealt with the same person or talked to the same person. It's a very weird vibe. Yeah, and look at the bottom of the deck here is apology, reconciliation, repairing relationship, friendship. I wouldn't entertain it. I know you probably aren't going to anyways, but it's definitely a weird girl energy. Right. Yep. That's how it usually ends up when people want to act like, what's that? He chose me. He don't want you. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. I fuck him more than you do. That's how she was. And now look at her. Looking stupid. Good. I don't blame you. But let me know your second question, okay? Um, I forgot what you said. See, I knew I would forget it. Was it yeah, I forgot. What's your second question? Also, for anybody else in here, if you are just chilling or interested in a reading, information is in the pinned message. Today only, it is the $12 BOGO. Otherwise, it is $8 for a mini reading, or you can get 3 questions for $25. Okay, the list closes in an hour and a half, or almost about 2 hours now. Okay, so get your questions in if you're interested, because the list closes at the 2.5 hour mark. Okay. So as long as you send it before then, you're good. All right, let's see. He said, how do you get justice in this situation, like with Amber and Day, right? Thank you, girl. Thank you very much. All right, let's see. I got to start my morning reads again, but I'd be exhausted. All right, let's see. So okay. How can Goddess Puff get justice when it comes to Day and the Amber situation? Be secretive. Accept offers that are given to you. Let's see. Honestly, a part of you getting justice for what they put you through is honestly like forgiving them. I know that may not be something that you want to do right now, but honestly, like forgiving these people, even if you don't actually go up to them and say, "Hey, I forgive you," you could, you know, you could definitely in your head say, you know, "I forgive them." Even something as simple as that, would actually help you get justice. Is you accepting that something happened, it played out, you got through it, and the universe will get you the justice that you deserve. It's literally like forgiving them. You could do it in your head too. So I'm looking at the Eight of Swords too. Like you don't have to say something out loud. You can literally forgive them internally, showing the universe that you accept what happened. Let's see. No, I feel you. How can Goddess Puff get justice from this situation? Literally, I'm getting something about like literally just try not to focus on the situation. And yeah, I feel like it's literally saying like the universe got you. Because it's like just forgive them, or even if it's in your head, and there will be swift karma. Like once you detach from the situation or fully let go of everything that has happened, which is where I was kind of getting the forgiveness from, then you will actually be able to get justice is by stepping back. Let's see. Yeah, it's something about like not talking. Don't speak to them, or keep your mouth shut, okay? Like don't talk to them. I'm not saying you talk to them like that, but it's something about like be very secretive, be quiet about it, don't talk about it, because I feel like the more you give it energy, the more it's gonna keep being around. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Yeah, it's literally saying like remain what's the right way to say that? I'm sorry, it's the first reading of my day. But with the temperance here, like remain or keep your composure. That's what I'm trying to say. Keep your composure. Remain very balanced. Be a goody two shoes, for the time being. Because if you don't, you're not. Yeah, literally, justice reverse. If you don't, it's not going to go in your favor. And also make sure to be very honest. Okay. It's almost like you would get justice once you leave. Okay. And if you do choose to stay where you're at job wise, I feel like you would be able to see your justice play out, but it's almost like you would get your justice once you actually leave the place. So you may, if you do leave, if you end up leaving the job, I see something playing out behind the scenes, but then if you end up staying, you would be able to see your justice. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, that's karma. Let's see. How can Goddess Puff get justice for her situation with Day and Amber? Also, let something fall apart. If they keep being weird to you, I feel like I said, the universe is going to do its own thing. Ace of Swords, Four of Wands reverse. I feel like you may not see it coming because it's kind of giving very hidden vibes. I don't know how to explain that. It's literally like you got to step back. You got to step back. You got to let the universe do its thing. And like I said, if you choose to stay at this work environment, then yeah, you would be able to see karma, but something will still fall apart regardless. And you got to let it fall apart. Because I see a tower moment coming here. But then at the same time, once that tower falls, whether you're there or not, things are going to get better. Okay. Things will then go in your favor. Okay. Yeah. Because that's what I'm getting. Because I'm not getting anything about like what you should necessarily do besides literally, I know that sucks to hear, but like forgive, understand, remain composed, and let shit fall apart if it falls apart. Okay. Because I feel like it will. But you know what they say, like when things fall apart, it's a chance for a new beginning or something new to be, put in place. You know what I'm saying? So you're welcome. Literally distance. Okay? Distance emotionally, physically. Am I going live tomorrow? Possibly, most likely. Depends, most likely in the afternoon cuz I've been sleeping at um 6 a.m. I can't fall asleep. But yeah, most likely. If you want me to, I can. All right. I go live mostly every day, to be honest, for personals, if not every other day. So as long as you have notifications on, you'll be able to see when I go live. Um, Goddess Buffer, you still here? Let's see. Oh, did it? Let me pull it up on my phone. Yeah, I don't see anything. Or at least nothing new. What'd you say? I mean, I guess you could message it to me if it's not showing what you said. And I just pulled out the advice cards for you. We're gonna get a few from here. A way you can get justice is by literally, we have ignite ambition. Okay, keep your work ethic. I'm dead. Yeah, it didn't even show up as a hidden comment. They're like, we can't have none of that. Okay. But keep working hard. Okay, keep focusing on your money like you are. And yeah, that's basically what I said earlier too. Be very honest, okay? Be very honest about, everything that you're dealing with, cuz if somebody like approaches you asking you what happened or something like that, just tell the whole thing. Tell the whole truth, don't leave anything out. Um even if it would I want to say, even if it hurts somebody else, okay? Like, even if it makes somebody else look bad, tell the whole truth. Don't spare anybody. And you'll get what you want, okay? See, it's telling me exactly what I was telling you. Isolation, like leave it alone, back up, distance yourself, okay? We have desert of isolation. Okay, so just some clarifiers, but that is what I got for you. Good, good, good. Let me see. I wish I had a bigger screen to look at all the comments. But I'm blind, so I have my laptop on like 125%. So, you're welcome. Thank you for being here, of course. Thank you, thank you. Also, guys, remember that today only is BOGO for the $12 only. So if you send $12, you'll get a full reading plus another reading for free. Okay. You don't have to. There are other versions of what type of reading you can get, the mini or the 3 for 25. All right. But the list is now open again. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Goddess Puff. Thank you very much. And depending how I feel, I might do live in my car tomorrow morning. All right, so Pretty Girl Mel, you are up next. I'm gonna get your timestamp, and then you can let me know your question. We're at 3:33, and you got a mini reading, right? I'm gonna double check. Oh, happy birthday! I forgot. It's Libra season now. Happy birthday! Okay, I got you. Let's see. 34. Yeah, everybody say happy birthday. Pretty Girl Mel. Let's see. All right, so for Pretty Girl Mel, how does the Aquarius feel about Pretty Girl Mel now that she's in Jamaica? Let's see. Okay. How does the Aquarius feel about Pretty Girl Mel now that she's in Jamaica? I don't know why I just thought of strawberries. Maybe somebody's eating fruit, okay? But let's see. So, how does the Aquarius feel about Goddess? Nope. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my God. Backtrack. How does the Aquarius feel now that Pretty Girl Mel is in Jamaica? This person's being a little bit shifty, okay? Let me see why. So either this person's being distant toward you, or they feel like you don't really want to be near them and they're wondering why. Okay, so like if this person is trying to be nice to you, or because they think you're defensive, they think you're trying to be moody towards them, or you're in a mood, or that's how you're coming off. Because with the Knight of Cups and then the Two of Swords and then the Eight of Cups, it's kind of like they want to be nice, they want to offer you something, they want to, speak to you, but they're not sure if you're gonna like go to the other side of the room. It's kind of like you don't want to be there for some reason. or not there, but like around this person. Let's see. Yeah, they're like, I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to you. Okay, 6 of Cups. They're trying to reconcile. They're trying to, catch up with you. And they're like, where you going? You know? So let's see. They feel like you don't want to, yeah, the Hermit reverse too. They feel like you don't want to speak to them. And it makes them feel kind of insecure. So they don't have much faith that you guys are going to be, I don't know how long you've been there already, but they're kind of like wondering, why are you being so five of wands? Why are you combating me every time I try to approach you? I don't know if that's how you're trying to come off on purpose or not, but we got the Ace of Cups. They still like you. Okay, they still like you. I feel like they're trying to be nice to you. I feel like they're trying to be nice to you, but I don't know, maybe you're being a brat, okay? Or that's how you're coming off. Let's see. How does the Aquarius feel about Pretty Girl Mel now that she's in Jamaica? I'm telling you, they feel like you won't talk to them. Ace of Swords reversed. They feel like you don't want to speak to them. You said it's like, I'm a little bit upset with him because he just told me he was talking to. Oh, okay, yeah, that definitely explains that. Because you know, because what I'm getting here is like they notice that you don't want to speak to them, or you keep trying to distance yourself. Like, no, get away from me. I'm good. You're being defensive towards this person, which now that you said that, that is understandable. Okay, I could see where you're coming from. But let's see. How does the Aquarius feel about um Pretty Girl Mel now that she's in Jamaica? They're happy you came. They're happy you got there, okay? But they're wanting a new, I'm hearing a new day with you, or they're like, we'll try again tomorrow. I'll see how she feels tomorrow. Maybe I'll back off today. But right now she's not really being receptive to my approach. That's how he's seeing you. It's like you don't really want to talk to him or deal with him. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to approach you, but you're not meeting me halfway. You know, they're getting kind of frustrated. You said, and then his cousin keeps asking you, like, so how do you feel about him? And he's just asking you a whole bunch of questions. You said you like him, but he pissed me off. Yeah, it is making them feel some type of way. The fact that you're behaving like this toward this person, like they are concerned about it. It's kind of worrying them, worrying them. Let's see. Whoa, that's way too many. They also might be, especially since it's your birthday, they also might be trying to do something for you or get you to go somewhere with them, to celebrate or have a good time. But since you're not really being receptive towards this person, especially in a positive way, they're wondering, like, are the plans going to go through? Like, did we plan something for nothing, or did we plan, you know, this outing for nothing? So I understand if you're upset with this person because of what you found out, even though he was honest with you at the same time. Um, but try to enjoy your birthday too. Um, because I feel like they want to have fun with you. They want to have a good time, but at the same time, if you're not um open to it, then they don't know what else to do. But let's see. So for Pretty Girl Mel, what or how does the Aquarius feel about Pretty Girl Mel now that she's in Jamaica? He feels like you're rebelling against him. We got Black Sheep rebelling, going against expectations. Okay. Let's see. They feel rejected, disappeared, silenced, ghosted, ignored, rejected. They feel like you are not. Look, and Traveler reverse. Like, well, why'd you come here? You know, if you're not going to talk to me, if you're not going to hang out with me, why'd you, that's almost like what they're thinking. Well, if we're not going to hang out, if we're not going to talk, then what? you know, moving on. And detective. They're still trying to figure out what it is that you're so upset about. Even if they know, they feel like there's something deeper as to why you're upset. Let's see. Yeah, intuitive wisdom reversed. Okay, so they're having a hard time understanding you and why you're still mad or why you're still upset or treating them like this. They feel like they can't get anywhere with you right now. We have isolation. They don't want you to be alone, or they don't want you to have to be by yourself during this time, but if you want that, then they feel like they're not going to get anywhere with you. Like they don't know what else to do. They feel like they're not making progress when it comes to interacting with you since you're upset. And we have library reverse. Okay, so like I said, this person is trying to study. Like it's like they, picture you trying to find out some sort of information, and you read all the books in the library, but you still can't find the answer. That's how this person feels. Like, what else is wrong? Okay. He says it's crazy because you seen him yesterday, but you're not really in the mood for his BS. Yeah, he definitely could tell. He could definitely tell that you are not fucking with him right now. Okay. Well, let's get a few more. It's kind of driving him crazy. Okay. He's trying to be very calm, but it's kind of driving him crazy. The fact that you're not they feel like something's not fair. They feel like you're treating them unfairly. But they also understand if you need your space. This is my space card. They could also feel like you're playing games, sports, being guarded, yeah. Incomplete, challenge. Fighting for what you love. It came out reversed, okay? So they could have been, trying to work with you, but if you don't want that, they're also they're gonna be like, all right, I'll let it go then. You do you. Okay, so I feel like you would have to kind of come out of your shell, if you will, okay, when it comes to being on better terms with this person. Because this person's kind of like, well, I don't know what else to do to make her happy or to try to get her to come over here or to hang around here. You know, they don't really know what else to do. All right, but that is what I'm getting. They're happy you are there, but they want you to interact with them. And like I said, this person could eventually stop putting in the work to interact with you because you're not reciprocating. Like it kind of sounds like they're only going to try so much to work with you, you know, before they kind of give up and say, all right, I guess she just doesn't want to deal with me. So that is what I got for you. All right. Thank you. Thank you. And the list is open. Let's see. All right, we're good. Hey, Michelle, welcome in. I just got yours. Thank you. Let me get you in for the raffle. And, it's buy one, get one for the $12. So if you have two questions, you are more than welcome to add the second one on when we get done with your first one. All right. So let's see. Hello, hello. And I will be picking the winner. No problem. Thank you, Pretty Girl Mo. Um, I'll be choosing the winner before this live ends, which is in it's almost been an hour. So we got an hour and a half left for questions. All right, let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, yeah, I was looking for the timestamp. All right, so we'll start you at 48. All right. Michelle. All right. All right. So you said for your question, you're wondering if it is a bad idea to go to Halloween Horror Nights with your coworkers. All right. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Oops. Let me put this back. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. So for Michelle, let me take a drink of water real quick. Okay. All right. So is it a good idea for Michelle to go to Halloween Horror Nights with her coworkers? Let's see. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. Tower. If you are planning on drinking or doing anything of substance, make sure that you are careful with that, okay? Because something may actually not be as enjoyable if you do, okay? So whether you smoke, drink, whatever, make sure that you are doing something in at least moderation, okay? Because you know how sometimes people are like, yeah, let's smoke before da da da, let's pregame, with drinks before we go here, and something may actually make something more uncomfortable, okay? So let's see, just be careful of that. Let's see, should Michelle go to Halloween Horror Nights with, yeah, Seven of Swords, or if you're trying to sneak something, okay, be careful about sneaking something in somewhere where you're not supposed to, okay, because that could make something not as fun. Like you may be upset with the circumstances, because I just heard confiscated, okay, confiscated, like something may get taken, especially if you know that you can't have certain things in the area that you're going in, okay. So let's see. Yeah, Nine of Swords reversed, okay. It also may not be, I don't know if you've been to this before, but it may not be as scary as as you want it to be, or it may not be like you may not be phased by the stuff that's around during this event, okay? So let's see. And we have the Hanged Man. Let's see. Why am I seeing somebody literally, you may have, okay, I don't know how, if it's a group or anything, but whoever you end up going with, somebody may be like, no, I can't continue. Like somebody, it may not be scary to you. Like one of your coworkers may be too scared to continue. Like I'm literally getting a situation where somebody's like, nope, I can't. Like I'm out. I'm good. Like they don't want to go through the rest of the, if it's like a haunted house, they don't want to go through the rest of the haunted house because they're too scared, or they think something bad's going to happen. It's like something not being able to Like something could trigger somebody. Something about this place could trigger somebody, okay? And it may make things kind of like, I just heard annoying, so it might be annoying to you. The fact that somebody is like too scared to continue. Um, so let's see. Mm-mm. Yeah, I feel like somebody, or at least one of the coworkers, may kind of take something a little bit too serious. Okay. Also, somebody may not have enough money, or make sure that you have enough money to go to this. I mean, I feel like that's kind of common sense, right? Like if you're going somewhere where where you usually have to pay, right? You should make sure that you have the right amount, but make sure that, somebody doesn't have to ask for money or to be covered, when it comes to some sort of fee, or make sure to check fees and things like that, okay? Ahead of time, or call ahead, that never hurts. But let's see. Should Michelle go to Halloween Horror Nights with her coworkers? Yeah, the Three of Swords, the World card. What's the Three of Swords here? I'm telling you, I see someone kind of ruining it, because especially if, I mean, you should stay as a group, right? If you arrive together, you leave together. That's girl code, boy code, whatever you want to call it. So somebody may kind of ruin it because they don't want to continue. Like Nine of Wands, somebody's too scared. Like somebody doesn't want to keep going. Somebody's like, no, no, no. I don't know. Is it the person could be younger? They don't have to be, but somebody is very scared, and you may be like, bitch, it's not that scary, So maybe just be a little bit considerate, but something may have to be cut short. Or even if you guys do go through, excuse me, through the whole park, haunted house, whatever it's called, um, somebody's gonna be like scarred. So I don't know who I if I don't think it's you. I think it's somebody around you that you're going with or would be going with. It's kind of like the party pooper, somebody ruining the fun because they just can't get with it, you know. But I also understand, like, if something's scary, then it's scary. You should never play with people's like phobias and shit like that. So I don't know why I said phobia. Okay, I meant to say fears, but somebody could just this person may have like a phobia of something. Okay, that makes them like real triggered. Yeah, and the Five of Swords. Mm, should you go? I think it'll end up being an okay time, but I don't think that. I think you may get kind of annoyed or irritated because someone keeps making you guys like stop, or somebody's like afraid of the dark. Somebody's fears are being exposed, which isn't like a bad thing. Maybe somebody didn't even know that they have certain fears. You know how, like, when you picture somebody not knowing that they're afraid of clowns with purple hair, until they see a clown with purple hair, and now for the rest of their life they're like, oh my god, I can't. There's a clown with a purple hair. If he had red hair, it would be fine. Like, it's something very specific that somebody's like so afraid of. Okay, so that may kind of piss you off, but I don't know. It's like, could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I see y'all either having to leave early, or somebody being like, or wanting to be like left behind, which obviously, like I said, don't leave anybody behind. But somebody doesn't want to have fun. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So I don't know, maybe make sure that everybody is on board with the level of scariness that they're able to handle. Okay. And like I said, that kind of sounds like a younger person. So if there is a younger person who is going with you guys, like say one of the coworkers has a kid. I mean, I don't know if there's like an age limit at those types of things or whatever, but make sure that someone's child doesn't you know, it's giving a childish energy. But let's see. Should Michelle go to Halloween Horror Nights with her coworkers? Friends reverse. Okay. Make sure you can trust these people. We have beach reverse. Stay away from the water, okay? I don't know if you're planning to go near the water or something like that, but stay away from the water, okay? I keep getting something about like somebody like saying, I'm not playing with you, stop. Like somebody's not having a good time. Yeah, wasting time. It's reversed, okay? So I feel like it wouldn't necessarily be a waste of time, but you may feel like, can we get going? Like, I see you being annoyed. So let's see. We have ego reverse, obsessive lover reverse, shadow. I'm telling you, I feel like somebody's afraid of the dark or something in the dark. Okay, so I know that probably doesn't have much to do with you and this person's fears, but if you're tagging along with them, you know, just consider the fact that this person may be not the best person to go with, or at least one of your coworkers may be, like I said, they may have some sort of fear that, you know, it kind of changes the dynamic of the outing or the group. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let's get a few more. Okay. Somebody could be afraid of masks. I'm so serious. Somebody's afraid of masks. Or like you know, like I'm saying like the scream mask, people covering their faces. I don't know why I just saw a bag over a head. Like somebody's afraid of I'm hearing special effects artwork, like people's faces. Something on somebody's face is too scary for. I don't know why that's coming out, but okay. So, like I said, I don't think that's you, but somebody in this group or whatever is afraid of masks or something on somebody's face. It's like a phobia. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Anything else? It's like something to do with their eyes. Somebody's eyes or what they see. Somebody does, yeah, like, yeah, somebody doesn't like to not see in the dark. I don't know why I'm getting something about vision or someone not being able to see or seeing other people's faces covered. That could be very specific, okay? But I'm gonna get a couple more. And we have Frigid Realm. I think it's somebody's family member. Remember how I just talked about something about somebody may bring their child? You see this family here? Somebody may bring their like actual child. It could be a kid that kind of messes up the vibe for everybody else, you know? So, like I said, I don't think it'll be a terrible time completely. I think you just may be very annoyed because you guys may not end up being able to do certain things because of that one person. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope that makes sense. All right. Yeah, it could be someone younger. We have school here, so this person could be in like, I don't know. I'm hearing elementary school. Like I said, I don't know if there's an age limit on these parks or whatever, but um that could be the issue. Okay. So that is what I got. And if you have a second question, let me know. All right. I don't know why I just heard Five Nights at Freddy's. What even is that? I don't even know. All right, let's see. You want a general reading? All right, I got you. Let's see. What is that just popped in my head? I don't know what really Five Nights at Freddy's is. Do they really? That's funny because I literally just heard that and I don't even know what that's about. But let's see. Oh, okay, got you. I would have thought it was like a movie or something. All right, but let's see. General reading. Chuck E. Cheese. What? That kind of does sound scary. I don't know about rats. Rats and horror don't mix. Well, they are both scary, so anyways, let's see. Um I think I channeled Freddy Krueger, the song. I think it's by YNW Melly in the Aries through Pisces reading I just did. That song came on during my reading. All right, let's see. So general reading for Michelle. What does Michelle need to know? Let's see. General reading for Michelle. Let's see. I don't know why I'm seeing somebody wear their sunglasses at night. Okay. Somebody may be doing that. You may be doing that. Okay. Somebody could be wearing their shades at night, or make sure that you're able to or a visor. A visor? Somebody could be wearing a visor, okay? I don't know what that's about. Let's see. Or you should wear a visor, especially if it's like too hot out. I think the temperature will cool down if you're worried about the temperature or weather. That was weird. I don't know why that just came out, okay? But let's see. You may be wondering if it's going to cool down or something like that when you're out and about. And if you should wear this or wear that, bring this or bring that. I feel like you should, okay? Just in case, but the temperature will cool down, okay? So, yeah, and we have the tower, okay? So let's see. It may storm, honestly. It may storm wherever you're trying to go. I'm making something about waves and currents. Waves and currents, okay? The tide may be, a little bit crazy. I just heard in the next few days, okay? So it could be in the next few days. Maybe don't go near the water. Let's see. General reading for Michelle. Your money's looking good, okay? Even if you're not connecting well with your coworkers, okay? So I feel like your money's going to be doing well even if you're not having the best time at work, okay? You might be also alone when you're at work in the near future, okay? So you're going to be able to do something on your own, or even if there's not that many coworkers around you. It's kind of like having to work a shift by yourself, or, well, not completely by yourself, but like maybe like one or two other people are there with you. You're going to make a lot of money on that day or on those days. So let's see. Yeah, I see your financial situation turning around for the better, or getting better just in general. Let's see. And then we have the Judgment reverse. What's the Seven of Wands? Okay. You may be ignoring somebody who is trying to argue with you, okay? Or you should, okay? Especially if they stress you out. Somebody could be trying to stress you out. Could be a Virgo, air sign, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, yeah. So somebody, I keep getting like, it's almost like I want to hiccup, but I don't. Like my throat keeps getting closed up for some reason. Um, but anyways, somebody may be trying to like piss you off or like get you riled up or something like that. Okay, so make sure, just try to ignore that person as best as you can, because I feel like they're not even really like, they could be mad, but once you react or something, um they're gonna act like you're crazy. Okay, it's, what's that called, reactive abuse, like somebody poking at you, and then once you get loud or get buck with them back, they want to act like you're crazy or something. Okay, so just be careful of that. So don't give somebody a reaction, especially if you notice them starting to pry at you, poke at you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it could be somebody younger or somebody very childish. Somebody is being very childish or will be being very childish toward you. Let's see. Could be in the workplace. You got the Three of Cups here. What's the Three of Cups here for Michelle? You may be seeing a lot of flowers, okay? That kind of looks like strawberries. I think I mentioned strawberries earlier. But I don't know, you could be eating a lot of fruits, or you should be starting to, indulge in more fruits. There's plenty of fruits out there that are very delicious, okay? So find the ones you like, or you may be doing something with your diet, okay? I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying you know, try to do something like smoothies, or you might be, playing around with different types of recipes, especially when it has something to do with fruit. Let's see. What does Michelle need to know? Hmm. You're going to have a lot of options, okay? You're going to have a lot of things to choose from, especially if you are deciding like where you want to go. I'm hearing go big or go home. You don't have to play it small, especially if your money's up. You can go somewhere more, I don't know, expensive. You can go somewhere more that might be a little bit more pricey. Okay? Go big or go home. I feel like you deserve to treat yourself, have a good time, even if it's by yourself. Have a good time. I don't know why I'm hearing tropical. Back to the fruits. Okay, I'm channeling a lot too during your reading. Sorry if I'm pausing, but let's see. Let me have strength. So yeah, so you're kind of like working on your fitness, your health, being literally watching what you eat. Okay. I'm also hearing herbal. Okay, so you could be drinking a lot more tea. Yeah, so you feel more balanced, or you might be doing some sort of cleanse. It kind of sounds like a cleanse, like a juice cleanse, detox, something along those lines, so that you feel more. Or that might be, if you haven't thought of doing something like that, if you've been feeling kind of off or extremely sluggish or tired or whatever, that might be something that you want to look into, especially red fruits, even vegetables, but I'm getting mostly fruits. Okay, let's see. And then we have the Hangman. Yeah, if you feel stuck or anything, you might want to, it might have something to do with your diet, or if you feel extra sluggish, Let's see. I'm sorry if I keep pausing. I literally keep getting messages. I usually don't channel this much during my personals, but I just heard like the eye of the pyramid. Okay, so I don't know. You could be doing something with the pyramids, or um, not doing something with the pyramids, but you might be doing research. Okay, I don't know if you're in school or not, but you may be researching something with pyramids, Egyptians, things like that. Okay, or your background could be something about your background. Let me get some oracle. I feel like I spent a lot of time on that on the tarot, but I was channeling too. So let's see. Let's see. I feel like out of body right now. That happens sometimes though when I channel. All right, come back, come back. Let's see. For Michelle, what does Michelle need to know? What does Michelle need to know? Somebody around you may need some sort of money, okay? Or make sure that somebody's not being sneaky, trying to take some sort of money because they need some sort of money, okay? Make sure you count every dollar, because I feel like you're fine. You're okay with your finances, but somebody may be trying to, take something from you. Okay? So make sure that you're keeping an eye on everything around you, especially when it comes to your money. Let's see. Yeah, and then them lying about it. Be careful of a weirdo, a liar, a thief, okay? Keep all your money to yourself, or make sure you keep an eye on it, okay? Because I feel like even if this could be somebody religious, doesn't have to be, but I'm seeing this cross here. Like if somebody is if you ask somebody like, did you take my shit? They could get very defensive, okay? It could be somebody who drinks a lot. Yeah, you're gonna have to set boundaries with somebody because they're like taking something that you need or that you have for emergencies. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then we have creators. You could be creating something new as well. Let's see what that's about. If you're worried that you can't fix something when it comes to like some sort of creation that you're making, you can fix it, or you'll have the money to fix it. I just heard camera, like you could have a camera or something that you may feel like, oh my God, it's broken. Like either you're going to have the money to fix it or you will be able to fix it yourself. Okay. Yeah, be careful of like dropping electronics in water or getting water on electronics. Let's see. What else does Michelle need to know? Look at that. The cleanse. Okay. I was just talking about you doing detox and stuff. So that's a confirmation. Okay. Um, Purification, ridding negativity, and detox. And then we have girl fight reversed. Okay. So like I said, I feel like you need to not give somebody a reaction if they're trying to poke at you, if they're trying to bother you. Make sure you just, do your best to stay calm, okay? Because once you give them a reaction, or if you end up giving them a reaction, they're going to act like you're crazy, okay? Or gaslight you. All right, but that's what I'm getting for you. I feel like that's pretty expected. Like whoever's trying to do this to you, it's expected. So maybe they've done that to you before, okay? But that is what I got for you. Thank you, thank you. I feel like that was kind of like a what you need to know type of reading. I mean, that is basically what general is, but I have not channeled that much for personal in a minute. All right. Well, thank you, Michelle. All right, you guys, the list is open for another hour. Or, yeah, about one more hour, and then it's closed. Where's my... There it is.